Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Sayresas, and if you are a newbie here and haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do subscribe and don't forget to turn on your notification bell so you will be updated once I upload my next videos. So for today's videos, I am going to talk about the 12 most beautiful questions ever asked, and I have searched this beautiful questions on Pinterest. Okay, this is an application wherein you can get a lot of ideas such as quotations, home decorations, bedroom decorations, and inspirations. Ito yung the best application for me. It's for my preference. I really love this application. So I've got the 12 most beautiful questions ever asked on Pinterest, on Pinterest. And if you are interested to know what these beautiful questions are, and if you are also interested to know what my answers to these questions are, just keep on watching. So let's go with the first question from the 12 most beautiful questions ever asked. So the first question is, what would you do if you knew you could not fail? So itong tanong na to, personally, ang hirap niyang sagutin. Kasi first of all, alam naman natin sa lahat ng bagay na ginagawa natin or sa lahat ng bagay na gagawin natin, talagang malaki yung chance na mag-fail tayo. And, you know, everything, or there's no such thing as perfect, okay? Dadaan talaga tayo dun sa process or dun sa puntong mag-fail tayo, or meron talagang stage na kung saan mahihirapan talaga tayong makamit yung gusto natin. Pero sabi nga, what would you do if you knew you could not fail? So if there was a chance na alam ko na hindi ako babagsak or hindi ako mag-fail sa isang bagay na gagawin ko, siguro ito yung ipapursue ko yung mga iba ko pang dreams, lalo na kung alam ko na hindi ako babagsak kapag ginawa ko tong mga dreams na ito. So there is a chance na hindi ako babagsak. So, why not try to do them, diba? Sabi nga, libreng mangarap lahat ng mga gusto mong pangarapin dyan, libre lahat yan. So, if I would be given the chance to do everything or to do something that I know I could not fail, this is to take a risk to do my dreams. Especially, ano ba tong mga dreams na to? Marami dream ko na ano ba? Ang hirap talaga ng tanong na to kasi every time na may gusto akong gawin, lagi kong ginagawa kahit na alam ko na darating ako sa punto na mag-fail talaga ako. Kasi, just so you know, I am a risk taker. Kapag may gusto kong bagay na gawin, talagang ginagawa ko sila. So, ang hirap sagutin lang nitong tanong na to kasi lagi nakatatak sa isip ko na alam ko na mag-fail ako pero lagi ko pa rin siyang ginagawa. Pero sabi ko nga, if I would be given a chance na hindi ako babagsak, alam ko hindi ako babagsak kapag gumawa ko ng isang bagay, yun yung ipipursue ko yung mga other dreams ko wherein na parang ang hirap, parang hindi parang malayo sa realidad. Siguro yun yung, for example, maging akong astronaut. Kasi when I was a kid, I used to dream to be an astronaut. Pero, as I aged by, o yun, sa pagtanda ko, nawala na yung pangarap na yun. So, that's why I pursued my profession now, which is, I am a teacher now, and I have no regrets about it. So, if ever na meron akong isang bagay na gagawin na alam ko hindi ako mag-fail, yun ang pagiging astronaut. Ipupush ko siya, itatry ko siya kahit na alam ko na mahirap. Well, sabi nga, hindi naman ako magbabagsak, so itatry ko siya. Diba? Ang taas ng pangarap ko nung bata ako. So, yun talaga. Kasi, I really love science. Okay? Mahal ko ang English, mahal ko din ang science na subject. So, ayun siya. So, second question, this is, who thinks you're beautiful when you wake up in the morning? So, of course, sino ba yung taong tingin ay maganda ako kapag gumigising ako ng umaga? Siyempre, yung asawa ko, yung husband ko. Paggising ko pa lang ng umaga, ayan, diba? Siyempre, merong compliment, diba? And sa pagtingin niya pa lang sa akin, feeling ko, kahit hindi niya sabihin, nararamdaman ko na ang ganda-ganda ko. The way he cares for me, the way he treats me, I always feel beautiful, not only in the morning, but until midnight, until dawn, 24 hours, feeling ko ang ganda-ganda ko pag kasama ko yung asawa ko. And of course, also my mother, okay? Sino bang hindi maganda sa paningin ng isang ina, di ba? Parents, papa, and family, and of course, sa tingin ko naman, kahit hindi pa salita ng maayos ang baby ko, sa tingin ko naman, maganda ako sa paningin niya. I really feel so beautiful when my family looks at me. So, that's it. So, number 3 question, how are you really? Kumusta ka talaga? Yun ang tanong na to. Medyo mahirap din tong question na to. I can say that I am really, really fine despite all my problems in life. O yun. Sabi ko nga, lagi kong sinasabi sa mga friends ko, sa mga estudyante ko, para ma-motivate sila. I am really happy despite all of the problems that I am facing right now. Wala akong problema sa family ko. I don't have any problem when it comes to them. I am really happy with my relationship with my husband, with my daughter, with my parents, and with my whole family, with my husband's family and my whole family, with my co-teachers, with my students. Okay, hindi naman maiwasan yung problema, diba, sa mga co-teachers natin, sa mga estudyante natin. Pero, at the end of the day, lagi pa rin tayong nagkakaroon ng solusyon sa mga problema na yan, diba? Sabi nga, there is always a rainbow after the rain. So, right now, I am really happy. I am really fine despite all of my problems. Kasi, why? Ano ba yung mga tips, okay, na pwede kong ibigay sa inyo para maging okay kayo kahit na may mga problema tayo sa buhay or may problema kayo sa buhay? Tip number 1, always, of course, pray to God. Lagi natin gagawin yan. Si Papa God or si God, si Lord, ang all-knowing na kayang-kaya tayong patawarin sa mga kasalanan natin, kaya tayong intindihin kapag may problema tayo. At sabi nga, diba, si God, bago pa dumating yung problem sa atin, alam niya na agad yung solusyon. So, hinihintayin niya lang tayo na lumapit sa Kanya, yumakap sa Kanya. And, you know, bago pa tayo humingi bago pa tayo humingi ng solusyon sa Kanya, alam na yung solusyon at ibibigay niya sa atin to. So, huwag tayong mahiyang kumatok sa Kanya, siya ang sandalan natin. Siya talaga ang sandigan natin kapag may mga problema tayo. And always have a strong relationship with God, no matter what you feel, no matter what your status is, kung masaya ka man, kung malungkot ka man, kung nakukuha mo man lahat ng gusto mo, kung hindi mo man makuha lahat ng gusto mo, lagi tayong magdasal sa Kanya and lagi tayong humawak sa kamay niya. Siya lang ang makakapagbigay sa atin lahat ng solusyon sa mga problema natin. And number 2 is that, kasi ang ginagawa ko personally, I always read quotations na makakapag-motivate sa akin, na makakapagbigay sa akin ng positive outlook sa buhay. This step is also really effective for me kasi once na nagbabasa ako ng mga quotations, lagi ko nasabi, oo nga, no? Oo nga, ganito. Kasi once I read something or I read a positive text or a quotation, nababago yung mood ko. So, try nyo. Kapag may problema kayo, tapos, diba, kapag tinatamad kayo, nagiging lazy kayo sa gawain natin, sa trabaho, sa study, or kahit sa ano man yan. Tapos, makakabasa kayo ng isang quotation na, for example, don't just exist, live. Diba? Parang sinasabi niya na, huwag ka lang nandyan, mabuhay ka. Ibig sabihin, gawin mo lahat ng makakaya mo, i-take mo yung risk, lahat para sa gusto mong gawin, para ma-reach mo yung goals mo, magbanat ka ng buto, gawin mo lahat ng mga bagay na makakapagpasaya sa'yo, gawin mo lahat ng mga bagay na may feel mo yung self-worth mo, gawin mo lahat yung bagay na ma-feel mo na deserving ka sa lahat ng ginagawa mo, diba? So, sa quotation pa lang na yon, nabuhay na yung spirit mo lalo, diba? And yon. So, number 3 tip, kausapin mo lagi yung family mo. Kamusapin mo yung friends mo. 4, manood ka ng mga motivational videos dyan, mga podcast, and makipag-usap ka sa mga experts. Saan? Sa mga problems. Yung mga, number 1, yung mga matindi yung pinagdaanan pero nakasurvive. Ayan, diba? Sabi nga, the strongest people were the ones weak before. Diba? Sila yung mga mahihina dati na maraming pinagdaanan pero lumaban pa rin sila. Patuloy na lumaban kaya ngayon strong sila. So, ayun. Dun kayo magre-rely sa mga yun. And, ang dami ko nang sinabi, diba? So, number 4 question is, how would you behave if you were the best in the world at what you do? So, if I was the best in this world at what I do, o sige, sabihin na lang natin na if I was the best at teaching, if I was the best at having or running an online business, if I was the best at being a mother, if I was the best at being an advisor, if I was the best at being a mother, how would I behave? So, simple lang ang sagot ko dyan. Siguro, lagi kong ginagawa, magiging simple lang ako, magpapaka-humble lang ako. Ang hirap nung word, ang hirap nung term na humble, diba? Siyempre, pag sinabi mo magiging humble ka, para mo na rin sinasabing, ay, nagpapaka-humble lang to, diba? Pero yun yung sagot ko. Siguro, magpapaka-humble ako, magiging simple ako, and at the same time, I would always thank God for making me the best person at my craft, at my job, at my passion. Yun. Always be thankful to Papa God for making me the best person at what I do. And, isa nga pala, I would like to salute all the people who are really doing their best at their craft, at their passion, at their jobs. I salute you and continue being you, continue doing your best. And, hindi nyo alam, marami palang tao na ina-idolize kayo. Marami palang tao na natutuwa sa inyo and marami palang tao na nai-inspire sa mga ginagawa nyo. Okay? So, number 5 question. Are you finding your dream job or are you creating it? Ang hirap na naman, di ba? Kaya nga, itong mga tanong na to, kinonsider sila sa 12 most beautiful questions ever asked. So, are you finding your dream job or are you creating it? In Tagalog, inahanap mo ba yung dream job mo or ginagawa mo siya, kine-create mo siya? For me, I am creating my dream job. My dream job is to run a business, and kahit na nahihirapan ako, at the same time kasi meron talaga akong 8-hour job. So, ang hirap, 8 hours job, ang hirap-hirap talaga para sa akin na gawin yung dream job ko, which is to run my own business. And kahit na mahirap siya, pinagpupursigihan ko pa siya, kine-create ko siya. So, ayun, ano ba yung online business ko or yung business na meron ako ngayon? Malit lang siya. It's a lip tint cosmetic business and I am working out on it. And patuloy ko pa rin siyang ginagawa kahit na 8 hours yung job ko, kahit na I'm a full-time teacher, I am a full-time mom, a wife, a daughter, and I see to it na nag-exert din ako ng effort dito sa business na to. And marami akong gustong business. And at the same time, sabi ko nga small business pa lang, nagbibenta rin ako ng mga jewelries, accessories, and other crafts, other materials online. So, ayun, nag-work naman siya and kada may bumibili sa akin, natutuwa ako and mas nagpupursige akong gawin yung passion kong to, gawin yung job kong ito. Diba? If you want to do something, if this something makes you feel alive, why not do it, diba? Ito nga yung something na nakakapagpasaya sa'yo, something na nafe-feel mo na worth it ka, diba? Kasi, I am the type of a person, na risk taker, na kapag may gusto ko, ginagawa ko siya, gusto ko gagawin siya, hindi ako mapakali, as in, hindi ako makatulog kapag hindi ko siya nagagawa. Kasi, it's like, there's something in me na gusto kong ma-push, and gusto ko, as long as I live, I can put it into reality. O yun, medyo naluluha ako, diba? Medyo naluluha ako sa part na to kasi, I am really the type of the person na kapag may gusto ko, ginagawa ko siya. Hindi lang nasa isip ko siya, gusto ko, I put it into reality. So next, if there was a solution to your anxiety, how would it look like? So, isn't it, most of people naman, merong anxiety. So, if there was a solution to my anxiety, how would it look like? It would look like a dream, di ba? Na may solution siya, may solution sa anxiety ko. So, it would look like a magic wherein na masasabi ko na, wow, thank you, kasi merong solution sa anxiety natin. Magic na at the same time, reality, di ba? Sabi ko nga, kapag may problema, may solusyon. Kapag may anxiety tayo, merong solusyon dyan, and wala na tayong ibang gagawin kundi pagpatuloy yung solution na yon. What are these solutions to our anxieties? We can drink water, drink much water, drink green tea to remove your stress, to relieve your stress. O yun ang ginagawa ko. Lagi akong umiinom ng green tea kasi hindi lang yan sa pampadayat ko. Hindi lang yan sa pampalinis or sa pampa-detoxify, as well as na rin sa pampa-remove ng stress para hindi or para maiwasan yung anxiety. At the same time, drink much water. So, lagi akong may baon na tumbler na merong lemon, chia seed, pipino, apple, kung ano man yung prutas na meron ako sa ref. O yun, ginagawa ko siya, nilalagay ko siya sa tumbler ko. At the same time, watch your favorite movies. Kakasabi ko lang, talk to your family, to your friends, to your husband, to your baby, to your family, to your girlfriends and boyfriends, or to whomever that would make you feel or will make you feel happy and comfortable. And of course, to God. And next, 7. When was the last time you did something for the first time? When was the last time I did something for the first time? So, when was the last time I did something for the first time? This is when I first made a film, or when I first had my first vlog. O yun. So, yun yung first time, or yun yung last time na ginawa ko yung first time. First time kong gumawa ng vlog, first time kong mag-film ng vlog, and I was really nervous. Really. You can hear it from my voice, you can feel it, you can see it from my gestures, and so on. So, panoorin nyo yung first vlog ko para makita nyo siya. Nakalagay naman sa mga videos ko kung pangilang vlog na sila. So next, what would Beyonce do? Oh, Beyonce, famous singer, beautiful, and really many people idolizes her because she is very talented, skilled, and at the same time, she's kind, and she can do many things. Ayan. And she's also an inspiration to many other people. What would Beyonce do? Beyonce inspires many people. Beyonce continues inspiring many people. And Beyonce continues being happy and talented. Okay? And next, what if there was a blank that could blank? What if there was a Santa Claus that could visit our house, diba? Or our houses? That would be so nice. And I think many kids, or not just many people, especially also kids, they would be happy once they see Santa Claus coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Oh, wala, diba? Okay, next. Why are you worth knowing? Ang hirap ng question na to. Again, why are you worth knowing? Bakit ako worth na makilala? Siguro, I will just make an emphasis dun sa dahil risk taker ako, and I am always willing to burn for everything I have ever loved. Which means to say na kapag may mahal ako na isang tao or may mahal ako na mga tao, may mahal ako na isang bagay, kaya kong gawin lahat para sa taong ko, para sa mga taong ko, and para sa mga bagay nito. So I think that answer will simply define why I am worth knowing. And I can be your friend whenever you need someone. Whenever you need a friend, I can be someone who can be your shoulder to cry on, and I will always listen to whatever your heart says, and as much as I can give you advice kung meron man kayong, or kung gusto nyo man ng advice na manggagaling para sa akin. So itong mga sagot na to, I think will suffice why am I worth knowing. So yun. So pinaka bottom line doon, I am a risk taker, and I will always, or I am always willing to burn for everything that I have ever loved. Kaya kong gawin lahat para sa taong mahal ko, sa mga taong mahal ko, and para sa mga bagay na mahal ko. And 11, second to the last question, malapit na tayo matapos. Who or what or who lights you up? Again, what or who lights you up? Ano ang mga bagay or sino yung mga tao na nakakapagpasaya sa'yo, nakakapag-energize sa'yo, nakakapag-motivate sa'yo? Ito, sabi ko nga, sila yung husband, baby husband, family, parents, friends, students, teachers, co-teachers, and other colleagues, and other inspirations and peoples that really inspire me and make me happy. And next, this is the last question, number 12. How do you treat people who can do nothing for you? So this is a really tough question. How do you treat people who can do nothing for you? So bakit mahirap tong tanong na to? Paano mo tinatrato yung mga taong wala namang magagawa para sa'yo? So mahirap tong tanong na to kasi, di ba, kadalasan naman, reality, to tell you, frankly, kadalasan nagiging dependent tayo sa tao, di ba? Kapag yung tao or mga tao, meron silang nagagawa para sa atin, nagagawa nila tayo ng pabor, nagagawa nila yung mga favor natin, of course, dumidikit tayo sa kanila. Yun naman talaga yung reality, di ba? Ay, si ganito, alam ko na kakapag-depend ako sa kanya, so didikit ako sa kanya. Pero para sa akin, paano ko ba ititreat yung mga tao naman na alam kong wala silang magagawa para sa akin? So, just treat them nicely. I will just treat them nicely. I will treat them kindly kasi, ano bang magagawa ko kung wala naman silang magagawa para sa akin, diba? Just accept, diba? And, okay lang na maging dependent tayo sa ibang tao, pero let's just say na hindi sumusobra or hindi natin sila naaabuso, diba? And para naman sa mga tao na wala naman silang nagagawa para sa atin, okay lang yun. Okay lang yun. Kasi ikaw, tanungin mo rin yung sarili mo na, tatanungin ko rin yung sarili ko, meron din ba akong nagagawa sa ibang tao? Pwedeng wala, diba? Pwedeng para sa iba, wala din akong nagagawa para sa kanila. So, sabi nga, kung ano yung gusto kong itrato sa akin ng mga tao, kung ano yung gusto kong itrato sa akin ng mga taong wala naman akong nagagawa sa kanila, syempre itatrato ko din sa kanila. So, I will just treat them nicely and kindly. So, just always greet them and say hi. Syempre, I can also be friend with them if they want to, diba? So, let's just be nice kahit na walang magagawa yung mga tao sa atin. Diba? Let's just always smile and spread peace and love on earth. Marami ng problema ang mundo ngayon. Marami na tayong problema sa isa't isa. So, let's just give respect and always be friendly and always smile. So, again, these are the 12 most beautiful questions ever asked with my answers. So, I got these questions on Pinterest. So, ayun. So, mahilig kasi ako talagang mag-search ng mga gantong questions and mag-search ng mga gantong bagay. and para rin sa atin and para din malaman nyo. And I hope I can inspire you with this questions and with these answers of mine. And kayo din, pwede nyo rin tanong sa mga sarili nyo to, pwede rin nyo rin na sagutin itong mga to. So, maririnig nyo umuulan na. So, ayun. So, that's all for today. So, if you like this video, don't forget to press the like button. And if you have any suggestions and comments, you can always comment your suggestion below. And always feel free. And please watch out for my next video. Stay tuned. Bye!